In Mali, like a lot of countries, leprosy is officially eradicated. While figures show only 1 person in 10,000 is infected, 500 new cases were reported in the country in 2009. For those who get it, however, such statistics mean little. A disease that is purported to have disappeared still has a catastrophic impact on lives. According to the World Health Organization, more than 200,000 new cases were diagnosed worldwide in 2010. In Brazil, 2 people in 10,000 suffer from leprosy, while its prevalence in parts of Africa and Asia is even higher. One of the main obstacles to stamping out the disease is its incubation period. Leprosy can stay dormant for between 5 to 20 and sometimes even 30 years. Dr. Mamadou Sidibe heads the programme against leprosy in Mali.
Il faut attendre des dizaines d'années pour certifier qu'effectivement nous n'avons plus affaire à la lèpre.
It's going to take decades to know if we still have to continue battling leprosy. The fight is far from over. We still have the social consequences, its debilitating impact, and there are still new cases because it's an infectious disease that's linked to the social and economic conditions of people. As long as living standards remain low, we'll still be dealing with leprosy. The most worrying thing is a return of the disease if state help is cut back locally.
Omar is part of an association which aims to fight leprosy in Mali and help its victims. Diagnosed with leprosy when he was only 12 years old, he was fortunate that his parents sought help quickly because his father was also inflicted with the disease. Today, Omar helps former sufferers find a dignified life in spite of their disabilities and the social stigma attached.
We're helping them integrate into society and giving them an activity that generates an income. Here, for example, Samba sells grain.
Omar's main job is to manage a microcredit program for the members of the association. In addition to funding, those involved get training in accountancy, management and literacy. In exchange, the participants must keep a notebook of their accounts, stock and expenditures, and the repayment of their loan.
Before this program, this man had never had any literacy training. He didn't know how to read or write. Now he writes all this. He's filled in this book.
In Mali's capital, Bamako, this district is locally known as the Lepers' Quarter, mainly because it was the first area in the city where a healthcare centre for the disease was established. Despite being cured, many former sufferers still live in the district, having been banished from their home villages. Twice a month, Omar and members of the association meet in the district to talk and help each other. Personal problems, future projects and the development of the neighbourhood are just some of the topics discussed. With more than 1,000 members, the group is also supported by the Raoul Follereau Foundation, which strives to wipe out leprosy across the world. It has branches across Mali trying to help former sufferers and identify new cases as soon as possible. Today, Omar is heading to a village near the capital where around 10 children have been diagnosed with leprosy. A big problem is identifying the disease. At first, only small, painless blotches appear on the skin. These are often ignored until more serious signs emerge.
Ça va? Ça va? Bien. Ça va? Voilà. Je vois ici, ça c'est le
I can see that this is a sign of leprosy here. Can you see it?
Ici, oui. Oui, ça c'est le signe déjà.
There, this is already a sign.
Séquelles de la main.
These are the effects on the hands. He can't do that. It's very visible.
Voilà. Ça c'est très visible. Okay. Issou Doumia
is a 2-year-old with leprosy. It's been confirmed by the health centre. There are traces of it here on her cheek and stomach.
Ici.
Since the 1980s, a multi-drug treatment means the disease can be cured completely within 5 to 12 months, but action must be taken quickly.
Today, information's pretty widespread. People know that they must come to us for early detection. These children, for example, who are found to be sick, will be lucky. They'll have no serious consequences.
Leprosy belongs to the same family of bacteria which also causes tuberculosis. A key priority is to make sure the children don't stop taking their drugs. Any interruption could mean they become resistant to treatment.
Leprosy is an old disease. If we give up now, it threatens to come back with a vengeance. Therefore, we can't give up. We have to continue and become more efficient in the struggle.